Hello students, this is a brief introductory video to your argumentative essay unit, the final essay that you will write in English 102. As this is the final essay, clearly I expect the most from you. This essay is open-ended in terms of your selection of topic, but I do have you identify your argumentative issue in the first pre-writing assignment. The purpose there is to make sure that you have selected an issue that is manageable in a 4 to 5 page essay. I want you to select something you're passionate about, something that you don't mind spending several hours researching. Why in the world would you pick an issue to write a paper about, a research paper that you're not interested in? Because that's going to make your research dull and boring. It's going to make your writing and revision of your essay dull and boring. So pick something you're passionate about. I don't care. I do urge you to avoid what I call hot button political issues. And the reason for that is that even the scholarly discourse, that is the scholarly writing, the scholarship, the articles that you find on hot button political issues often can be biased. And it's difficult sometimes to filter out that bias or to detect that bias. So I urge you to avoid those, but I'm not telling you you cannot write on an issue that finds itself, in the contemporary political discourse of the day. You certainly may write an essay on that if you wish. I'll give you some hints when I respond to your first pre-writing assignment, the identifying of the argumentative issue assignment, whether I think that is an appropriate essay topic and perhaps give you some hints on how to handle it. Okay? Pay careful attention to the instructions. I have given you lots of detailed instructions, so pay careful attention to those in each assignment. So your first assignment is identifying your argumentative issue. The second assignment will be your annotated bibliography. You've done that in a previous unit, so you have mastered this form. Once again, I provide you a lot of examples, and I tell you very specifically what I want you to have in each annotation, that is, in each entry in that document. You must have a minimum of 10 scholarly sources in your annotated bibliography. That is twice the number you will need for the essay. You only need to have 5 for the essay, but you must have 10 for the annotated bib, and that is so I can be assured that you have conducted some degree of a depth and breadth of scholarly research and have just not picked the first 5 articles that you came across, okay? Again, that's a minimum number. You can use more than that or have more than that if you wish. No web sources, please. No web pages, no websites. These are all scholarly sources from the Sims Memorial Library, either through JSTOR, which is the preferred database, or Academic Search Complete. Please avoid CQ Researcher. Also avoid Google Scholar. Please do this research through the databases. Of course, you also may refer to a physical text, that is a book, instead of an article if it is a scholarly book. Okay. If you have any questions about whether or not something is a scholarly source, please reach out to me and I'll define that for you relative to that source that you are planning to use and give you some very quick feedback. Again, then you have a formal outline. This is a formal outline just like you did in the last unit. Again, form does not matter. Format does not matter. I'm looking for the content here, okay? Again, the instructions are very clear. You need to have a working title. You need to have a working thesis statement. You must have a minimum of 6 entries, if you will, 6 items, 6 things in your outline, whatever format you take, corresponding to each paragraph of your essay, something for your introduction. 3 body paragraphs to support your thesis, a refutatio or counter-argument paragraph where you refute the primary counter-argument against your position, and then a conclusion. So I'm looking for those things. I'm very specific in the instructions what I'm looking for, so pay attention to those. Finally, your argumentative essay. That's going to be due currently on April 24 of 2020. For my on-campus classes, if you're in a DE class, there may be a slightly different date, so pay attention to the date that I have in Moodle. Again, a minimum of 4 full pages to a maximum of 5 full pages, plus a works cited page with a minimum of 5 entries. Reach out to me if you have any questions. All of the material you need is in Moodle. I've given you examples, I've given you websites, I've given you everything there. Okay, reach out to me if you have questions.